Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, well first I want to let you guys know that the Scrap Diva Designs new release is now live. Today is July 5th, so you guys can go check out her website and see all the new dyes she has. I posted a couple of videos yesterday sharing with you guys the new paper, and the day before that sharing with you guys the 19 new dyes in this month's release. So definitely check it out. But I wanted to share with you guys some projects so far that I was able to make. And I've been having so much fun with these dyes. And yeah, I'm going to share with you guys everything. So let's get started. Okay, so I really wanted to play with these. These are part of the new release. It is the gift pouch, a small, this is the medium, and the large. Sorry, that's a little hard to see with the glare. So I decided I would put these together. Guys, these are so easy to put together. It's literally this one die and then one piece to go over here, and that's it. They are so easy. They come together so fast, but you have so many different options on how you want to put it together. So let me share with you guys. So I did a small, medium, and a large, okay? So, and this is where I'm going to share with you guys different ways. So the first way, I decided to glue the tops together. So you could kind of just like hold it here and those are glued, and have this open like a pillow box would open. So you could put some goodies in there. I actually thought that the large size is absolutely perfect for my little 2x2 cards. These ones I did some stamping on, and they fit perfectly in there with the wrapping that I have them in. And how cute would this be for a craft fair? You could just have a little goodie, like a great stocking stuffer or teacher gift. You can make little 2x2 cards in any theme. They could say thank you, they could be encouragement cards, like whatever you want it to be. So that large size is absolutely perfect for that, okay? Then the medium size, here is the medium, you guys. And again, I turned this one into a little pillow box. And this one, you could fit a chapstick inside of here. You could do little nuggets. Yeah, I don't have the chapstick on me to share with you guys, but I did test it out already. And then I'm not even sure what else you would want to put in here, but I'm thinking chapstick and nuggets if you're doing this for a craft fair. But if you're doing this for like a swap, obviously you could put like some little charms in here. You could even put the charms in the small one. You could put some like of these shaker paper clips in there. Those are really cute. So if you're doing like a swap, you could fit, you know, other little knickknacks in here. Or even like a sequin mix. You could totally do a sequin mix in here in like a little plastic baggie and still be able to fit it in there. So there's the medium sized one. And then the small one, I was thinking this one would be good for like a Hershey nugget or two. I'm not even sure if two would fit, but definitely one. And you could obviously wrap it in the paper, just like a sweet little treat. Or if you're doing this for like Happy Meal or swaps or whatever, this one would be good for little charms as well. You could also fit a little sequin mix in here, and that kind of stuff. But you can't fit a chapstick in here. Maybe if you leave the top open, you could fit a chapstick, but not when you close the top off. But then I was like, after I made these like pillow box style ones, then I was like, let me make some more. And instead of gluing the tops, let me glue the sides. So then I made these two and they turned out really, really cute. And I actually did this one, like I cut off a part of it and glued that together. And this one I left the gusset on here so you could fit like a little bit more here. It's a little bit wider, as you could see. And I just tied a little bow. I'm gonna untie this one instead because this one doesn't have a little bow, just a little knot. But you can use this as like a little gift to give to somebody as well. You could definitely fit your, like I said, chapstick in here. You could fit some Hershey nuggets that you wrap in the paper, or whatever you want. But that is super duper cute, and you could just kind of like tie it back up. But yeah, this was very, very, very easy to put together. You literally just cut out the base of the die 2 times, and then there's just that layering piece that goes on around here for extra like sturdiness, and you cut that out twice, and that's it, and you put it together, and it's just like so easy. So here I just put together on the bottom and the sides. These ones I put together on the bottom and the top so that these can open on the side, kind of like a, what did I call this before? Like a envelope pocket thing. I forgot, or I don't even know what I called it before. But yeah, so that is a super duper fun die, you guys. It's gonna be perfect for gift giving, for stocking stuffers, for craft fairs. I really love that, and so that was like one of the first dies I decided to play with. And I love the fact that I could fit these little 2x2 cards inside. Actually, I might even be able to fit them in here without the packaging. Here, let me try. Probably not in this one because I closed up the top, so maybe not that one. But like if I wanted to fit it in this one, this is also a medium. Okay, it's tight in there, but you could fit it because now I have just my packaging sticking up here. And there you go. You could still close this. So you could fit those little 2x2 cards with their envelopes that are bigger than 2x2 inside here as well. I think I prefer in the larger one just for some wiggle room, but you could totally do it in the medium-sized one as well. So I thought that was like really like a really great idea. And I want to be making more little 2x2s also. I really need to use up more of my stamps. I really like these, so I get to use like my 12x12s that like for my random stash and just make little envelopes, and then I could just do 2x2s with a bunch of stamps that I have in my stash with whatever theme. So I really do like that. Then I decided I was going to play with some of these dies. So this is her Lemon Slice mini album. I know it doesn't look like much, but there are 2 dies in here. So let me just kind of share that with you guys. All right, so you get this die. This would be like your spine and stuff. I love that you get some little butterflies. Actually, this butterfly I used on this larger gift pouch here. I love how that looks. Like, it is beautiful. So you can make a bunch of butterflies with like scraps of paper and stuff. You could do the regular butterfly, which I did, or you could do the half size, and then here's the layering pieces for those. And then here is the Lemon Slice mini album. So you could either turn this into a watermelon, or you could do a lemon, and then this would be like your spine, and you could attach this to that, and then make little like pages inside. I decided, instead of doing like a Lemon Slice mini album for now, I decided I was going to make some cards. So all I did was fold a piece of paper and die cut it out with this larger piece, and so I made some cards. So here's the first one. I decided to do both the lemon and the watermelon kind of thing, because lemons have seeds as well. So I just decided to die cut it out like that, decorated it just like this. Actually, here I used the Frilly Rose flower set from Scrap Diva Designs. I have some of those I have made in my stash, and I just decorated here with that. And then also her leaves bundle for the leafy greens. Well, they're not even greens, they're leafy golds. So that is one of the cards I made. Then I also decided to use the same die set, and instead of doing the seeds, I decided to turn it into a shaker card. So I made this one also. This one just says Sunshine, and that Sunshine is actually another die set from Scrap Diva. It is her Summer Words #1. So in the first one, you get Hello, Adventure Awaits, Sunkissed, Flip Flop, Summer, Memories, and Sunshine. So I just used the word Sunshine, and I die cut it out. I love the floss stitching around it. It is so cute. Decorated with some of the leaves from the Leaves Bundle die set from Scrap Diva also. And yeah, just made a cute little shaker lemon card. And then I thought I would do just the watermelon, And so I made a watermelon themed one also. And this one just says Hello Summer. Again, this is the die set from right here, the Summer Words die set. So I did the hello and the summer and I just put it together. So I did that here. What did fall? Oh man, I have to glue that back on. It's the little center of my flower. But it says Hello Summer. I did some glossy accents on the seeds so it looks like shiny. Added some, like a sentiment, some stickers I had in my stash, and then these flowers again. This is the Frilly Rose flower die set, also from Scrap Diva Designs. I just used some scraps to make it actually a while ago, and I just have these in my stash. And then I also used that Leaves Bundle die set for the leafy green. So I'm gonna fix that little center. But yeah, so I was able to use or play with the Lemon Slice mini album and the Summer Words one. These are so fun, you guys. I'm having so much fun with this new release. I really am. And I have definitely more projects to come. And I have one more to share with you guys today so far. And then the other project and the die set that I decided to use is this one. This is the Jelly Bag Mini Tote. So this makes like one of those little jelly bags that you see. So let me just share this with you guys. Oh my goodness. And this was very easy to put together also. So I cut out this piece twice, this piece twice, and then this bottom piece just one time. And you could do this. This would be like your little label or whatever that you can attach to it. I didn't do that. But what I was originally thinking, like the paper to use for this was like an actual like jelly kind of material that I thought would work really well, but that material is very thick and so it would not die cut through. This is that material. I tried to make it work. I went through a million times. I even tried to use like a metal shim only for me to ruin my metal shim. So don't try to do this on, like it didn't even like cut through this at all, you guys. Not even a little bit for me to like separate it. Like it did not want to cut through this at all. But my heavier dies, like the really big bulky ones, that would work on this, just not the regular metal dies. But I did put together two of those little what are they called again, jelly bags, and this is one I did here with just some solid cardstock. You could do pattern paper if you want, but you're not really gonna see the pattern, which is why I think it's just better to kind of do a solid. I already figured out that you're going to be able to fit like a 3x3 size mini album in here if you wanted to. So I just want to like share with you guys, because I was like trying to figure out like what can I include in here that still kind of fits with what I like to do, which is like either craft fair kind of goods or albums and things like that. So here is a 4x4 album. This will fit. However, I mean, you have to be careful with the ribbon tie closure if you do a ribbon tie closure like I have here. So you do have to be careful with that. Hold on. I know it fit in here the other day. There we go. So kind of like stretches it out a little bit because my ribbon. And it's not even all the way down. But yeah, there we go. This would fit, but then you won't be able to use the handle. So I'd probably do something smaller like a 3x3. So then this notebook I have, this is 3 1/8 plus extra here by like 1/2 inch. So like 3 5/8 with that wire by 3 1/8. And look how cute that would fit in there. So you could just have like a little gift bag. So I thought that was absolutely adorable. And this one I did with 110 pound cardstock. And then I made one with just pattern paper. So this one on the right is a little bit more flimsier. This one, obviously 110 pound cardstock, is sturdier. They both work really well though. And if you want to do swaps or for craft fairs or whatever, they work really well. And then here I just did a little tag, so you can just put like to who you're giving it to there. And this one I turned into a tag also, one of the stickers I had just like randomly, and then decorated with some summer stickers. But I turned this into like a little opening tag and tied it with some tulle. and just decorate it a little bit here. But yeah, you could do these however you want, and these are also going to be great for craft fairs, whether you want to put little notebooks in here, maybe you want to make little gift bags. You could put a little chapstick in there, you could put a little nail polish in here, some like shredded paper. You could even do the little notebook as well and still include like a little chapstick and a nail polish if you wanted to. So really, really cute gift ideas, whether it's for craft fairs or little gifts for the holiday seasons that are going to be coming up. Like you could do it in a Christmas theme. You could make it red, decorate it in Christmas. You have so many options with these, and they're just so stinking cute. So that is what I played with so far. I did also start playing with the paper, but that is not finished yet. So I'll just share with you guys like a little sneak peek. So far, I'm going to be making 2 of these albums. This is Scrap Diva Designs' new paper release. So yeah, I've been working on this. It is not done yet, but it is coming along very nicely. I'm going to be doing one like that, and then one in a different like base color. But that is it so far, you guys. There's obviously way more dies than what I shared with you guys, because I only shared with you guys 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 with the pouches. So I guess I shared with you guys 6 out of 19 dies. I actually think that's pretty good for me sharing that many dies in one video. So I hope you guys check out Scrap Diva Designs. You guys could totally do the bundle if you would like. That would be your best deal. Please use my link down below. It's my affiliate link. And if you are not getting the bundle and just getting some other dies, you guys could use the code Carolina for 10% off your order. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, these little note cards, this is a stamp set from Scrap Diva Designs. It is her sewing stamps. I have different stamps obviously in here and different like stamped on the note cards, but that is another set from Scrap Diva Designs that are her stamps. So yeah, you could get whatever you want from Scrap Diva Designs. Use the code Carolina for 10% off your order. It doesn't work on bundles, but please still use my link down below, my affiliate link, so it like tracks back to me, so I could get some little credit if I inspired you for anything in this video. And that is all. I really do hope this inspired you, because I have been having so much fun with this new release so far, and I mean, it's just the beginning of the month and I've made all of these projects already, and I'm just like really looking forward to like craft fair season again. I don't have any craft fairs that I signed up for just yet, but I do want to do some Christmas ones, so I'm kind of like thinking Christmas themed things already, and like what would be really cute for a craft fair and something new or different. So that is kind of like what I came up with so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.